You should always pay more attention to people's behaviors towards you than to their promises and words. Many times in life, we ignore our gut feelings and those subtle messages that we got from our intuition and from our gut feeling, thinking that something is maybe off and that we are maybe wrong. But intuition is given to us for that reason, to never ignore it. It knows 100% what you should do in every given moment. Even if that is simple thing like sudden urge to go to, I don't know, store that is close to you, it might has background in you bumping into someone who is important for your further decisions in your life. Never, never, never ignore those inner messages and those inner voices that are speaking to us all the time. Actually, as well as you have your Wi-Fi connection, you have 24/7, even if you're in your dreams, Wi-Fi connection with universe, God, or infinite intelligence, however you like to call it. I believe in God, and therefore I cherish the most my connection with God, because I'm 44 years old, and for too long I was putting people, circumstances, and events and authorities before God. And therefore, my life in my youth was complete mess, not totally complete, but there were many, many, many uh, situations where I literally, if there weren't mercy and unconditional love from God, I wouldn't be here now. So that's the reason why I'm speaking, and I will speak, because those who know must teach, will always preach that you should put before yourself, before your family, before your relationship with others, first and foremost your relationship with God, with universe, with infinite intelligence, with source, with field, whatever it is that is most suitable for you. Why? Because let's say if you're in a relationship and you think that you're in charge, you're in such a limbo. No, you're not. Because if that relationship isn't from God or source, it will end up. And why would you torture yourself for years, months, and go through all that mess and pain and struggle that people are experiencing daily, because they simply don't have courage to admit that that isn't something that's meant for them. For me personally, it's a waste of life to stay in something and to struggle, and to instead to live in love and all the blessings that love, which came from God, can give you. You are making choices to stay in something that is constantly bringing you pain and everything that you wouldn't want to your enemy, but you're consciously choosing it for yourself, and you are staying in that BS. I don't know, maybe that's just people who like to suffer. I have no other explanations. Or maybe, not maybe, those are all those people who didn't want to find time to work on themselves. Well, pay the price. You pay the price for ignorance always, because knowledge is free. It was always free. Now, with this technology and everything that is available to us with just touch of our finger, it's really shame to put that on hold. What's more important than you doing everything that you can to make your life easier and make your life enjoyable, and to simply be someone who is at peace that passes understanding, to be someone who enjoys in your own company, and then, as the saying goes, seek the kingdom of heaven inside first, and all that you want will be granted for you. But if you are not someone who found the kingdom of heaven inside, you will be in a constant resistance wherever you are, and you will bring that resistance to everyone else. So that's why I'm selective, and I will be more and more selective. Whom do I allow into presence of my kingdom? I know how hard I worked to find it. It was always there, but I was paying price for not searching for on the right places. I read somewhere a story that they long time ago asked God, "Where will you hide from people?" And his answer was, "I'll hide them. I'll hide inside of them, because deep down inside of them, in their hearts, because that's the place they will never search." And that is so true. I know many people. I lived long to meet many and to know many personally, and many of my friends to whom I gave very good suggestion, and that was from a place of love. What should they do and where to go for the answers? They simply ignored that. And I let them pay the price for your own ignorance. I was feeling sorry for those that I love, who were ignoring my good intentions. I no longer do, because if they don't care and if they don't have the will to do the work, why would I be bothered? I simply have no time to deal with other people's, what should I call that type of behavior? Well, simply their stupidity to put everything else before themselves. That was I searching for. As one of my greatest and dearest souls on this earth now, Neil Donald Walsh, who wrote Conversations with God series, when they asked him, I watched it many times, and when they asked him how to speak with God, higher power, intelligence, universe, source, and does the God and universe speak to us, he said it so profoundly that it will stick to me even till my last breath. He said, God is always speaking. The question is, and the tone of his voice was literally like the God himself was speaking through him. The question isn't, is God speaking? The question is, who is listening? That's a kind of voice that he answered that questions. And that is so powerful. and I tried it and it works. For example, whenever I have something, even something random decision to make, because nothing is random, I never make it before I ask a question to higher power, and I immediately get it. Should I go somewhere or I shouldn't? Should I do this or I should do that? Literally, always I get so clear and precise answer that that is, I don't know. I am someone who thought that miracles are for chosen ones until I heard also from some of the greatest teacher today, not sure who was telling this story, but it's something like fairy tales should be life, and life is a fairy tale, not something that we are interpreting like fairy tales, but people are so caught up in struggles and in that games and in matrix and in what brainwashed them that they don't believe in fairy tales. But when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. After two near death experiences, after my illness, after all the pain that I've been through, after many car accidents I had, and all those things that were literally, I don't know how I know exactly. God saved me with His mercy. I now see everything as a miracle. For so long, I lived as the Einstein said, you either see everything as a miracle or nothing is a miracle for you, and you take everything for granted, and you are not happy when you wake up in the morning. First sign that you don't see nothing as a miracle is waking up, and upon waking up, seeing just another day as just another day. You're not happy with yourself, you're not satisfied with others, you're always finding reasons to complain. Nothing is miracle. But when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So I know I've been there and I'm now here. I was the person who saw nothing as a miracle, and now I changed the way I look at things, and the things I look at also changed. I now see literally everything as a miracle. The flower, the animal, life in general, everything, all the galaxies, universe, this earth, literally everything, stars, trees, rivers, everything, because it's all connected. Rivers, stars, trees, it's all connected to our bodies, everything. Trees, lungs, rivers, waters, our circulation, earth, our body, literally energy, a life force, sun, everything is a miracle. And therefore, miracles aren't something that occurs in our lives from time to time. Miracles are and should be our everyday experiences. Mine are, because I shifted the perspective, and I'm now literally blessed with miracles that are present in my day every day. Even through dreams, I get messages. Even Carl Gustav Jung said that our subconscious mind speaks to us through dreams. I, especially after near death experiences, have very vivid and literally dreams that after 2 or 3 or 10 days become my life. And I'm neither superior or inferior to others. but I'm blessed because of my will and because of my patience to do what was necessary and what's also available to you and to every single soul alive. And whoever did it before, I when I was at the beginning of this journey, first I was in disbelief. And if you are in disbelief, I can understand that because I was in disbelief and I simply, that was for me something that I simply couldn't grasp my mind, my old mind around. And I thought that those people are selling BS for, I don't know, if they are writers to sell their books, if they are YouTubers to sell their video, if they are this or that. I couldn't believe that it can be easy because I was for so long adapted to hard in everything, to hard work, to hard in relationships, to hard in family, to hard with friends, to hard life. And as long as I was seeing myself as a person who accepts hard, I lived hard. And because everything that happened to me, I simply had to say, wait a minute, is there any other way? Because I will either die or I will change something, literally. I had no third option. And that's how my story and my mess turned to message, because I am now someone who saw previous, and my life as a previous version of me wasn't something that's in any way uh, good, because I was experiencing obstacles everywhere and problems everywhere. But now I know that I am someone, and I witness it in my reality, in my life, where I previously saw obstacles, I now see opportunities. Where I previously saw blocks, I now create success. Literally, where previously saw problems, I now see solutions, because I know that problem, if can be solved by from my side, isn't a problem. If it can't, I let it to God, and I simply don't care. So, for example, dream of my dream of last night, because I'm in a crossroads now for many very important things, and I was tired early. I slept from 8 p.m. till 11 something, and I remember that it was one of the very, very good dreams. I usually have good dreams, but also those who are less good, there is message also behind them. Everything is a message. But this one last night was such a beautiful dream. I was in a walk with my dog that I adore. She also has scar on her stomach because I took her to vet not to have puppies, because I had previously dog who always had puppies, and it was too much to deal with, simply because I'm an empath and I can't just let them, and people can take them and I can't let them to others. So I decided to this time took her to vet, and that she don't have her babies. And anyways, the dream was we were in a walk and suddenly literally thousands of butterflies around me. I never saw such a beautiful scene even in a movie. There were huge butterflies, all kinds of different colors around me, flying. And I was in awe, and my dog watching me, she was happy because she, when I take her to walk, enjoys to try to catch the butterflies. Once she even ate one, and I was so mad because I'm feeding her great and she is well taken care of, but nature is nature, and when she ate that butterfly, I was pissed off. Anyways, back to dream. That dream was so beautiful. And the message behind the dream is even more beautiful. Dog in a dream, no matter if it's yours or random dog, means that you will have a lifelong partner who is loyal like a dog, aka puppy love. What more beautiful uh, could I want for myself as a woman? And the message behind the dream of butterflies is also great. I mean, it's something related to success, to wealth, to beauty, to health, all the things that every soul on this earth wants for themselves and for their loved ones. So please, if you are someone who now see nothing as a miracle, do your best to rewire your every single neuron in your brain to become the person who, first of all, is a miracle. You are a miracle. I am a miracle. Everything is a miracle. The fact that you breathe, that your heart beats and don't ask anything in return, that your whole system is functioning properly. You breathe, you speak, you move. I made lemonade. I do things for myself because I know how powerless and how sad is when you can't do anything. While I was in hospital 2 times, and when I was sick, and when I was depending on my mother and of good people from my family. So the fact that you are healthy is a miracle. The fact that you are here is a miracle. Try to see everything as a miracle. Let and train your heart to beat with thank you. Your every heartbeat should be thank you. And the more your heart beats with thank you, the more reasons you will have to be grateful as long as you are here. That's how the life is meant to be for everybody, and unfortunately, not many people are aware of this simple fact. So that's the brain heart coherence, and that's how you collapse time and manifest everything here and now. Not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now, not with life coach and manifestations coaches, not with books, not with, it's okay, do read everything else, but brain heart coherence will give you everything here and now, and that's the definition of alchemy. Literally, you can make everything from nothing. No matter where you are capable to make everything from nothing, as well as God made wine from water and all his miracles. So that's my message for today. Whenever I remember and have something to say, I will say, but respect yourself, respect your existence, know that you are a powerful creator, and always observe yourself and your life. And what are you creating in your life? Are you creating struggle and obstacles and problems, or you switch to a powerful creator who is creating all the best things that this life has to offer? And what you should do is to once and for all become aware that you are worthy and deserving of all the best that this life has to offer.